Hello, Shauna. Is it Shanna
Hey,
or Shauna?
it's Shanna.
Shanna, hello. I don't know. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
A happy new year. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. You are my first winner of the year that we started to give out your own reading so you can have nobody else around.
Hmm.
We will use the video on YouTube. I just want to remind you of that. I want to let you know that I am not a psychic. I am a medium, and I just have this way of communicating with our loved ones. And each of them have their own array. And I can tell you, your mom has got the most beautiful voice. She's been singing the moment that she stepped in. I think that music is all around you. And I wanted to let you know that Elvis is in the building. I've met Elvis. My friend Brody just walked in. I was like, guess who came around again? I get to see. I have met Elvis several times in heaven. And I see that this is a big thing for you. And your mom brought that to you. I also chose the color blue. If you'll notice that our names are in a dark blue, because I feel all of these things have significance to you, and I just like
Hmm.
to share that. So what I'm going to do is, like I first sent you your notes and you came back with a wow. So I put your notes right here so that way you'll have them, because you will also get a copy of this that you can keep this forever. Okay. um, and I had to share with you because I know that it gets exciting that you want to talk to the whole family, but it is for one photo. It takes a lot of energy. Dad still stepped in, but I focus on one. That's so we can keep it there. And here's the lady of the hour, your mommy.
Yeah, that's my mom and my daughter when she was little.
Oh, I wrote down that I saw three. I wrote this down because I saw the number three and I saw her, you, and daughter. I wasn't recognized, but I do know that your mom has this. When she goes to her high note, it goes. "Ah." I can't sing. I can't sing. I never claim, but it has that wiggle a little bit. It sounds so pretty. I don't know what they call it, but I hope that that makes a little sense. Um, it's angelic. And your dad said that he fell in love with her. Everybody would be quiet when she would talk. Or, I mean, it's almost like I see this bar or a place that you would go, or a group of a party. And when you're under those settings, it's almost as if everyone will just continue to talk and do what they're doing, but it's like I'm being shown that it's quiet, that they wanted to hear her and it was respectful.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Um, eh, eh, so here we are in the very first one. I wrote down that I saw. I knew this song. I knew this song really well because the first thing that she was singing was, and Brody, you're gonna, because I told her that you're here. House of the Rising Sun. My son
Yes.
loves that.
My father took my mom to a bar when she was 20s, in her 20s. She sang House of the Rising Sun, and the entire bar shut up.
No, you're kidding. You mean everything I just said was pertaining to that
Yes.
one night?
Yes, ma'am.
I love what I get to do. Thank you so much. Like they're here to talk to you, Shana. I'm terrible with names. I
It's
don't mean it.
okay.
But for now on, you'll be forever friends. So those are easy for me. I just saw a lot of things of her showing me her being with you, helping you. I feel like there's bouts of depression, and I know that we're on lockdown. I know that it's been really crummy couple of years. I get that. But I feel like it has plagued you in an up and down maybe your whole life. Okay. Anxiety. But one of those things that I see is, and you remind me of my absolute best friend in the whole wide world. We go back since we were 17, 18, and her name is Teresa. And she listens to all genres of music and connects. I love music, but I wasn't that type of person that would collect things. Like if I turn this around, Rhodey collects Marilyn Monroe. That's her thing. But if anybody was to come to my house, you'll see crystals, things that were gifted to me, but I don't collect nothing. And I always thought that I was weird. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing you collecting on the level of a big fan, you know, if that makes a sense, and follow them. They do Comic Cons now where you go and meet these people and things like that. I did a few of those. So I'm seeing a big fan and that you love hard. That's the key here, Shayna. You love hard. You leave on your sleeve, just like your mom. Just like your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she said, don't worry, because all of this that's been going on, she's been with you right down the road. And when I see your loved ones, which by the way, I call them your angels. I haven't met any of the angels in the Bible. I haven't. I'm not discrediting them, but I always see your loved ones. And she's got her hands, and it feels like remember I wrote down, I said, she's got her hands on your head, but I'm going to share with you exactly. It feels like it's right in front and then off to the side over here on my right side. I feel our moments of pounding and maybe like a chronic headaches or migraines, and somehow I don't know if these areas are the most prominent that start or bother you. Her hands are right there. Then she goes and shows me that she goes and takes her fingers around your forehead just like this, and I feel like it's a calming mechanism that she does. It's to relax you, because I feel like when you were a child growing up, you're sick, feeling bad. You're a touchy girl. I feel like your mom would rub your back, rub your hair. These are things that you don't get from a picture, you get from me talking to her, because I don't want you to feel like she's okay. She's damn well telling you she is. That's what she wants you to know, okay?
Mm-hmm.
She loves you so much. And I can smell the cooking. Now, that would be grandma in the background. I just want to let you know it's all the leftovers. She did come in and unfortunately, but I do smell it in the background. I know all of it. So she made sure she snuck in. She did. It happens. I call them hijackers, but she just wants you to know, especially when it would be like the 2nd of January, all those leftovers gotta be ate, because grandma don't throw away nothing. Neither do I. I got 2 grown boys. There is no leftovers. Are you eating that? No. So that so I see that that's here. So she came in too. Okay. Now this was interesting because I did tell you that Elvis came in. I've talked to him before, and I chose Jailhouse Rock photo in the background. If you notice that, that's what I had back there when I started, and I've had the blue suede shoes, but Jailhouse Rock is one of my favorites of his movies. And so I picked that one over there. I don't know how you feel about it. I think that they're all equal to you, but we all have our specials. And it was like she was sharing with me, like she says she's going with you in January. And I don't understand what that means. You do. Okay. Cause I was going to tell you, I was afraid you were going to start crying thinking I was meaning you're going to heaven. And that's not what it was. I was going to let you know, no, nothing like that. But I didn't understand.
Next Friday, the 14th, I'm going with my husband downtown to the Elvis birthday tribute show.
Oh my, okay, I got to bring up my notes here. I also saw over here, because I up at the top I have a circle, because your mom showed me white and blue, and then I saw white and blue down here, and then I saw the red. Red is January. White and blue, I'm going to get back over to the thing, because white is to me is April, and blue can be March or December, but because December already passed, I'm pulling up March. Then I saw that again when I was seeing something to do with birthdays and anniversaries. So for you to bring up your husband like that, I just want to let you know that it appears that she needs him to know that she's thankful of him taking over her duties. taking over her or taking care of you. And I'm not supposed to say duties because it's not a job. It's because they want to. And I see that that's also that he does that because he wants to, and you do the same for him. So you're bound with a nice togetherness. And I feel like it took a while to meet. And, that's great for you, Sheena. I'm so happy. And your mom is sharing that too. So I want you to know that. And that she wants to give him a shout out here because he
She
deserves it,
really liked them.
right? I have no idea. Now, I also got the visions of blue butterflies, and they seem to wrap around something. It's kind of like a tower that goes in, like nesting tower, but it's no, a cake.
My wedding cake. It was a tower. My cousin Angela made it, and it was surrounded with like butterflies all around it.
Oh my goodness.
Our
She's saying
wedding,
how beautiful it is because
yeah.
she loves cake too. Who doesn't? And look at we get to eat that even in heaven and be there with you and celebrate and remember. So these are some things. And now I'm going down because I had written down on here that I felt like there's something that you guys are waiting for. And because I know that my puzzles, I call them little puzzles, go in a row. We just brought up your husband and how happy she is that you two are together and how he's stepping in to do the things that she would be there to boost you up, remind you that you are a wonderful person. But I'm also finding that he's having some issues too, and that he's now needing to be built up, and she's taking that time. Now I'm going like the lower portion of his back or torso kind of thing that she's got his hands on. So is he having any kind of medical issues, any maybe pinched nerve or circulation problems?
He actually suffered 2 minor strokes last year.
Okay. And does he have any issues like at the base of his when he's sitting too long, or if he's sitting, or has he been having some issues right where your tailbone is? That's the low part of the back that I'm seeing.
I mean, not really any pain or anything. He was always an active person, so him being disabled now and not being able to drive and stuff anymore, he sits a lot more.
So ask him if he's been having that, when that's a perfect example of sitting so much, you get that ass ache. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but it's right on the base of that tailbone, and she's got her hand on it. So maybe I would love for you to get back to me, and maybe he was experiencing it today because they coexist. I'm over here talking to you, and the only thing that I know is yesterday you won the giveaway, and you sent me some photos. So, and I know that you're a friend of Chandra's. I just automatically thought you were in California, and I just realized, wait a minute, she's showing me the Midwest. So I had to ask you. I was like, there's no sense of us waiting another 4 hours for our reading. So I also wanted to share that in this, and it's interesting that you said that he's been disabled, because I wrote down that I feel like there has been and is still going to be a fight on getting this. And I think that this is another thing that's plaguing your family at this moment. So and I had an abstract at the very bottom of my note. Look at what it says. It says it's going to be hard, but keep going anyways. You're going to win. So that's the way I see it. So these papers, disability, insurance, whatever, I feel like it's already been kicking you guys in your butts. And not to mention COVID. And do you work in the medical field or some kind?
25 years medical receptionist.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you know a lot about the coding and the billing and everything like that. That is what you guys are up against. You guys are up against that paper trail of it getting into the right hands and it being processed. And because they lose it, come on, I'm not trying to say we all make mistakes. We're human. And it happens in the medical field that shouldn't as much as you would think or would want to, but we're still human. Excuse me. I kind of feel like it had been lost or they're not sure because there's so many different people. And that's why you're having to do this cycle. Okay. Not because of it wasn't done or didn't have her denied. And it's just easier for them to make it that way than to say, well, we lost the paperwork, blah, 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 blah. It's bureaucratic stuff. And I'm so sorry, but I hope that at least continue with the damn fight. You're going to get the winner. Okay. She said that she loves you so much. I also wanted to let you know that I did have another hijacker woman come through. I don't feel like it's family. I feel like it is family, but not like on the bloodline family. And I definitely because I saw purple around her, and I didn't feel like it was February, which I would think it's like Prince. And remember my friend that I told you up in Chicago, that's my best friend. She loves Prince. I've talked to him too. So she said that she loves you. I feel like it was quick.
That was Dawn.
You guys have almost the same shaped face. You have a very full, a full rounder face. And she just wants everybody. And I feel like she has a daughter. For sure. Can you please tell her that she's okay and that she loves her? Okay. So I know that we went over our 15 minutes. I truly hope that I was able to give you a connection. I hope that it at least helps you with your obstacles, and you're my forever friend.
I appreciate it a lot. You were very, very very, very spot on.
Thank you. If you know of anyone that can use my services, I hope that you would think of me. And my Facebook, if you would like to put a little chat down or give a recommendation, I would be so honored.
Will do.
Happy New Year.
You
Keep
too.
going. And everything is going to be going as it should, but you will see some light. Okay.
Awesome.
Sending you much love.
All right.
See you later, honey.
Thank you.
Forever friend.